The next chapter is about to begin. Join us live every Tuesday and Thursday for brand new episodes of the American Contractor Show. Our mission is to bring you the latest tools, innovations, and knowledge to help you become the most informed contractor in your market. Knowledge is the ultimate power, and we are connecting you with the most knowledgeable minds in our industry. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. American Contractors, I hope you're ready. This one's for you.
This is Larry Bache with the Mercer Law Group, helping policyholders for more than 30 years. If you have a claim or your client has a claim that needs help, please feel free to call the Mercer Law Group because we are the true policyholder advocate.
C3 was eager to help us, and even whenever we weren't giving them work, they were still eager to give advice. The things that they were putting out for the changing from DMO to RFG and giving that to the industry and not charging anything for it, I thought was really cool. And that's stuff that I, as a contractor, appreciate. I'd recommend C3 to any contractor that's looking for a PA, especially if you're around Colorado. Great guys, man. I'm nothing but happy with the work they've done for us.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm meteorologist Andrea Myers. If you have not yet, please check out our sponsors, Artist Supplement, C3 Group, and Mercer Law Group. They're awesome. They're linked in our Facebook page, so you can go ahead and check them out. Big thanks to them for all they do. And we're just going to jump right into our weather headlines now. So the main story for today is going to be that it's another chilly, quiet day today. However, we're going to take a look at our severe storms into this weekend as they're making a comeback after that cold air starts to move out of the area. So we're going to talk about that. And then finally, we're going to do our tropical update and see what the Atlantic has in store for us. So first things first, let's take a look at our cold front. So you can see that gradient starting to weaken as we got those 40s out in Colorado, and then all the way up to the 80s in the southeast. But we've got this broad area of 50 and 60 degree temperatures through much of the central states and the Midwest. So we do see that cold front starting to weaken as that gradient gets wider. So through this area, we should start to see these cooler temperatures moving out of the way, warming back up into this weekend, and we'll see those chances for storms start to come back a little bit. Let's take a look here at our future radar. So this is our cold front right now. We can see that sharp gradient in the overnight hours. And then as that daytime heating comes around, we see that cold front start to disappear a little bit, and we get our temperatures back in the 70s and 80s through parts of the southern plains, as well as the eastern states. We're going to see warmer temperatures as that front starts to die out a little bit. And so, while we wait for that, our severe chances will return. Today, it's still going to be a little bit too chilly for any specific risk area. Again, we could get 1 or 2 severe storms here and there with gusty winds and small hail maybe, but that is going to be much too scattered and limited for any specific risk area into today. However, tomorrow, we are looking at a small wind risk through some of the Midwestern states, so Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. Specifically, Indiana and Ohio could see a risk of some winds, as well as parts of Illinois and Kentucky. We could see some gusty winds associated with some of the scattered storms that are going to be moving through that area into tomorrow evening and the overnight hours. So we'll take a look at that here on our future radar. So this is again for tomorrow afternoon and into the evening hours. We're going to see those storms Moving through into the morning and afternoon hours, those aren't expected to do much, but as those move eastward, we're going to start to see more isolated storms develop through Indiana, Ohio, and parts of northern Kentucky, and a few of those could be stronger than others, produce some gusty winds, possibly on the severe thresholds, as well as the potential for small hail here and there, but it's mostly going to be a wind threat through this area into Saturday evening and overnight. Then into tomorrow, or into Sunday, no severe hail expected once again, just going to be too chilly. However, we are seeing those chances start to come back again as that cooler weather moves out of the area and gives us one last shot at some summer temperatures for the next few days into next week. And then finally, as usual, our tropical updates. So we've been having a pretty active week in the Atlantic right now with all the tropicals going on. So let's take a look and see what we have in store for you guys. So this is the latest National Hurricane Center update. We still have 6 tropical systems going on. We do have a tropical disturbance in Florida, which we're going to talk about in a second here. However, we've got these 2 moving off the coast of Africa that are likely to form a tropical depression in the next couple of days. And then we've already got Paulette and Renee, which are both tropical storms. We'll take another look at those here in a moment. And then finally, we've got this tropical disturbance, which really isn't expected to do much as it moves out of those warm Gulf waters. However, this tropical disturbance off of the coast of Florida is moving into those nice warm Gulf waters that we love for hurricanes. And as it does move west-northwestward into that area over this weekend, we could see it form a tropical depression over Florida tonight into this weekend, more likely into this weekend. However, it could strengthen as early as tonight into a tropical depression as it moves over the southern parts of Florida. And then it's going to take a turn into the Gulf states, and it could possibly strengthen a little more as it moves over those nice warm waters. So let's take a look at those water temperatures because that is important for our hurricane development. So you can see this is in Celsius, but 30 degrees Celsius is about 90 degrees Fahrenheit, guys. So 90-degree water along the coast. If you're a beach person, now's the time to go on the East Coast because it is lovely water. However, hurricanes also love that. So we have Paulette and Renee. They're sitting out in the central Atlantic, moving westward, continuing to warm up as they move westward. And then we have that disturbance sitting off the coast of Florida right now. And again, as I said, as it moves west-northwestward past the tip of Florida and up into the Gulf states, it's going to continue moving into those nice warm waters, hopefully high humidity, low shear environment that we talked a little bit about. And as it does, we could see that depression or disturbance off of the coast of Florida form a depression into the next 24 hours, 48 hours or so, and then continue to develop and intensify as it moves into the Gulf area. So Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, even as far east as far eastern Louisiana is in the risk for this hurricane, or for this tropical disturbance, guys. Not a hurricane yet, but we're going to watch it develop, and as it does, those states are going to be in the risk area for that impact. So we will keep you updated, but for now, let's take a look at Paulette and Renee, because those are our 2 active tropical storms. So this is Tropical Storm Paulette as of this morning, and it is spinning away, and as it does, continuing to intensify. So you can see here its location as well as its strength and track. It is 975 miles southeast of Bermuda right now. However, it's moving 10 miles an hour, so kind of slow towards Bermuda though, and as it does, it's going to take its time to move over those nice warm waters, taking its time to develop as it heads towards Bermuda, so we could see it continue to intensify. We are expecting it to reach hurricane status before hitting Bermuda, impacting Bermuda as a hurricane. So it has intensified since yesterday, 65-mile-per-hour winds now, and the central pressure has dropped to 990 millibars, which is basically just saying that the hurricane is getting stronger as it heads to Bermuda. Tropical storm is getting stronger, but again, it is expected to reach hurricane status early into this weekend. So heading northwest as a tropical storm, and then Paulette should reach hurricane status by Saturday evening, continuing to head northwest towards Bermuda, impacting that as a hurricane, and then making a sharp northwestward turn as a hurricane, dissipating as it goes back into those cooler waters in the northern Atlantic. So if you are in Bermuda, if you have any interest in Bermuda, if you have any friends there, stay tuned to your local weather because it does look like Tropical Storm Paulette is going to intensify into a hurricane and impact Bermuda into the early parts of next week. As for Renee, not as exciting. It is still a tropical storm, however, it is weakening. You can see that rotation here, but we don't have those big puffy clouds that we love to see with those hurricanes. And so Tropical Storm Renee is going to continue to weaken. We do have it as a little over 1,000 miles west-northwest of Cabo Verde. We've got 40-mile-an-hour winds on that, so pretty weak, and 1,004 millibars central pressure. It's going to continue moving northwestward as a tropical storm and then make a sharp westward turn here into the Atlantic, staying a tropical storm into the beginnings of next week. So it's going to continue moving around as a tropical storm. However, we're not expecting much more intensification from Renee for the next few days. As for Minnesota, I do see your question. As for Minnesota, we aren't expecting much severe weather in the next few days, pretty much anywhere, just because of the cool air over much of the U.S. right now. However, as that cool air moves out of the way, we will start to see more of storm chances really anywhere. We're going to keep you guys advised. So stay tuned to our Facebook forecast. You can follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for any of those forecasts. However, if you want to see us live, hit see first on Facebook and you will never miss a live forecast. And then if you want to get in contact with us with any further questions or comments, you can call us at 855-334-4245. You can also email us at info@hailtrace.com. Or check out our website, hailtrace.com. Lots of cool info on there. So get in contact with us, get in touch. And for now, I'm meteorologist Andrew Myers. Thanks for watching.